This is why most wholesalers fail before they even get their first deal. Look, I've taught hundreds of wholesalers how to get their first deal. But the thing is, most of them don't even actually end up getting their first deal. Why? Well, there's 3 things in this video that you're going to learn on why most wholesalers fail. And I want you to learn them so that you know what to avoid so that you don't fail too. Because at some point in time, you will hit one of these problems. And if you know how to handle it, then you'll be able to go through. But if you hit it and you don't know how to handle it, odds are you're going to fail. So make sure you stay until the end because these are essential for you to know for you to be successful. So the first reason why most wholesalers fail is this thing called analysis paralysis. Okay, so what is analysis paralysis? Analysis paralysis is when you get too caught up in watching videos. Like, let me ask you, you're watching this video right now on YouTube, but have you actually taken action yet? Or are you just continuing to consume information thinking that maybe one day you'll have enough knowledge, be able to take action and get your first wholesale deal? Well, see, the thing is a lot of people actually get stuck in this step right here. They learn, and they become very educated, but they're not effective at what they do. It's like, for example, most people that go to college, they'll be like, I have an MBA in whatever the fuck it is. Congratulations, but are you an effective human being, okay? There's learning and then there's being an effective human being. So lots of people will get caught up in analysis paralysis. They'll always feel like they need to know something else before they can get started, and therefore they never get started and they never get their first deal. So you need to stop learning and you need to start taking action. You'll learn a lot more through taking action and through failing than you will through YouTube, studying, paid mentorships, whatever it might be. You'll learn and you'll grow so much faster by just doing the work and making the mistakes. So that's number 1, analysis paralysis. Number 2 reason why most people fail is this thing called shiny object syndrome. Okay, so every single strategy works, right? Whether it's direct to seller, direct to agent, cold calling, sending mailers, pay-per-click ads, doing MLS offers, going after agent relationships for pocket listings, all of them work. But if you try to do all of them at once, you're gonna suck at all of them and you're never gonna get to the other side. See, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence because they water it. They water it daily. But if you're watering 100 lawns, you're not gonna be able to take care of everything daily. Picture this. This is how I like to describe it. It's like a video game, right? You're gonna have progress bars, okay? And you need to get to 100%. Right? So this is 100%, this is 0%, okay? And if you're working 2 strategies, let's say you get, 10 coins a day. We're going to call them credits. Let's say you get 10 credits a day, and every single day you can implement some credits. If you're diversifying your credits, across, let's say you do 5, right? So now this becomes 5%, okay? And then you do 5 over here, so this becomes 5%, right? It's going to take you a lot longer to get a deal, right? 100% is a deal, right? Maybe that's a $10,000 check. So let's say this is, let's say this is cold call, or actually we're going to do direct to seller. Let's say this is direct to seller. Let's say this is direct to agent, right? And you're diversifying your credits every single day amongst both of them. Obviously, it's going to take you way longer. But a lot of people will do this. They'll try many different strategies and then they'll be like, oh my God, I've been working for 6 months. I still haven't gotten a deal. What am I doing wrong? Bro, you're trying like 30 different things all at once. It's gonna take you ages to get a deal. All of them work, I agree, yes, but you're probably really shitty at all of them because you try too many things. You're not an industry expert in any one thing. And then on top of that, your energy is just diversified amongst multiple strategies. Guys, these things take time, right? Let's say you get 10 credits a day. Are you going to diversify those credits amongst multiple things? Or are you going to go all in on one of them and bring it to the finish line as quick as possible? So shiny object syndrome is the number 2 reason why most wholesalers fail. The final and third reason, and this is the biggest thing that I see most wholesalers fail on, is fear of judgment, right? Fear of judgment. What does that mean? Well, I do a wholesale bootcamp where I train new wholesalers every single month how to get their first wholesale deal. We have hundreds of people come to this boot camp, and a lot of them don't even make their first phone call. Why? Because they fear being judged by that agent. They fear that the real estate agent will be like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, and like, I don't know, maybe show up with a baseball bat and break their kneecaps. They have these irrational ideas in their head that being judged is a terribly painful thing, that being judged is going to lead to their demise. No, it isn't. And yes, you are going to be judged, and that's okay. You're gonna suck at first, right? You're gonna get on the phone and you're gonna sound like you have no flipping clue what you're doing, okay? And that's just part of it, right? You need to get through that as quick as possible. You're gonna have a part in your journey where you suck, right? Let's say this is your journey, right? And over here is a deal, right? Let's say this is deals over here, okay? And let's say this here is time, okay? Now, when you first start out, you are going to suck, okay? You are going to suck. But as you get your reps in, you are going to start getting more deals much quicker, okay? So this is where you are shitty, right? And that is normal. It's so normal. You're gonna suck. You're gonna be shitty. You're gonna have bad conversations. People are going to judge you, and that's okay. That's part of it, right? You just need to hurry up and get through that progress, right? Let's say, for example, you're riding a bike, right? When you were a kid, you had training wheels, and there was no shame in it because you were just getting started, right? So you had training wheels. You learned how to ride your bike with your training wheels, and then eventually you took your training wheels off, and now you can ride a bike without training wheels, and nobody judged you about it, right? The successful people don't give a shit. The unsuccessful people will judge, okay? That's the truth of it. The successful people don't give a shit. It's normal. The unsuccessful people will judge you. But let's say you put it off for so long, right? Let's say 5 years goes by and you still have not made your first call, or you've only made a couple of calls. Well, now it's like being an adult with training wheels, and it's a little bit embarrassing, okay? Like, if I didn't know how to ride a bike and I had to start learning how to ride a bike and use training wheels at this age, it'd be a little bit embarrassing. So just hurry up and get through this shitty fear of judgment period, okay? It's normal. So those are the 3 main reasons why most wholesalers